Welcome back to Echo Base Network, guys. Nick here, and today we are talking some Jerry Seinfeld, who has made some interesting comments. Variety covered this, and Deadline recovered this, but we are going to hit this Deadline article. So Jerry Seinfeld recently said the movie business is over, and disorientation replaced it. Jerry Seinfeld is making some statements about the movie industry as he makes his feature directorial debut in Netflix's Unfrosted, the comedy about the creation of Pop-Tarts. Interesting. I had not heard this, so this is news to me. Unfrosted. I might have to check that out. In a new interview, the stand up comedian reflects on his experience in filmmaking at this point in his career. It was totally new to me. I thought I had done some cool stuff, but it was nothing like the way these people work. Seinfeld told GQ in an interview, they're so dead serious. They don't have any idea that the movie business is over. They have no idea. He continued, film doesn't occupy the pinnacle in the social, cultural hierarchy that it did for most of our lives. When a movie came out, if it was good, we all went to see it. We all discussed it. We quoted lines and scenes we liked. Now we're walking through a fire hose of water, just trying to see. That's actually a good analogy there. When asked what replaced film, Seinfeld said depression, malaise, which basically means general feeling of discomfort, illness, or lack of well being. I would say confusion. Disorientation replaced the movie business. Everyone I know in show business every day is going, what's going on? How do you do this? What are we supposed to do now? As for Seinfeld's position in the industry, he said, I've done enough stuff that I have my own thing, which is more valuable than it's ever been. Stand up is like you're a cabinet maker, and everybody needs a guy who's good with wood. There's trees everywhere, but to make a nice table, it's not so easy. So the metaphor is that if you have a good craft and craftsmanship, you're kind of impervious to the whims of the industry. Audiences are now flocking to stand up because it's something you can't fake. It's like platform diving. You could say you're a platform diver, but in 2 seconds, we can see if you are or aren't. That's what people like about stand up. They can trust it. Everything else is fake. And that's a good point. I actually recently went and saw Cat Williams. Um, and a lot of people that he had on his tour with him. I can't remember all the comedians' name, but he had a lot of very well-known comedians on tour with him, and that comedic show was awesome. I loved it. It was a lot of fun, and I get what Seinfeld's saying here. You know about the movie business being over. It's not in a good place. They're flocking to all this DEI representation, the woke agendas, propaganda stuff. It's not the same as it was in the 80s and 90s, and even back to, 50s, 60s, 70s, from the 50s through the 90s, and even the early 2000s, over the last decade. The movie industry seems to be on a decline. I mean, it is rare now that we get good shows, good movies that generally across the board everybody likes. Everything is very divisive nowadays. You got either a small group of people that really like something, a large group of people that hate it, or a large group of people that like it, and a small group of people that hate it. You don't really get a whole lot of everybody loves this or everybody hates that. You know, so yeah, it's not in a good place. Who knows how much longer Hollywood's going to be around? And with the technology that we have today, like literally, you could take the phone in your hand and go out there and make a movie. Um, you know, Anybody out there could do it. They could make their own TV show. They could build their own sets, use their house, or their workplace, if they can or whatever. And a lot more people are going to YouTube and watching stuff on YouTube now than actual TV. I know I watch probably more YouTube videos than I do actual TV. But anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. As we always say here, we are, you are Echo Based Network. And until the next one, we'll see y'all later.